Hi, I'm Paul Henninger, Managing Director and Head of the Fraud Practice at Exact Consulting. We've always said over the past few years in the fraud business that one of the things that's changing very quickly is the technological sophistication of fraud attacks. In a couple of recent attacks, there's been evidence that the rate of change, that the degree of technology involved in fraud attacks against financial institutions is increasing ever more rapidly than before. One attack that was reported recently by McAfee combined a number of traditionally technically sophisticated attacks into one that was extremely sophisticated. The two things that it combined were malware, where someone sends you an email and downloads a virus essentially onto your computer, and second of all uses that virus to take over your computer and log into your online bank account and steal your money. The main difference with this attack was the degree of automation involved. First of all, a very large volume of computers were taken over. Second of all, when those computers were activated, i.e. when someone went to log into their online bank account, the criminals, instead of manually going in and stealing your money, used cloud-based software and scripted attacks to actually log in while you were logging in and steal money from the bank accounts. The third thing that was very interesting is that the scripts were designed to look for a number of very specific things. First of all, they were designed to attack very specific banks and had mapped out exactly where they needed to go in the website to steal the funds and wire them to mule accounts that the criminals had set up in other banks. Second of all, they were designed to go after high net worth institutions, so they knew exactly where in the online bank account to go to check the balance, and were only attacking bank accounts with balances over $300,000. The other interesting thing is that this was a very widespread attack. The software that was used to script these attacks that was in the cloud was placed on 60 servers worldwide, most of which were in Europe, one of which was in the United States, and the others of which were in South America. And as a result, the volume of attacks and money that they were able to try to steal was huge. McAfee estimated that the net impact of the attack was between $75 million and $2.5 billion. Most of the attacks were successful, and so the criminals, by using highly sophisticated technical means, which are very common today in legitimate technology and business practice, i.e. cloud computing, scripting, automation, mass distribution of software, etc., were able to take the level of attack well above what it had historically been when criminals were limited by the number of people that could be sitting there trying to steal your money at any given time. If in fact this trend continues, banks need to be more prepared than ever to react quickly to changing forms of attacks that look much more like legitimate behavior, that target specific types of customers, and this will involve a significant extension of the existing defenses that have been put in place over the last 5 to 6 years.